Yesterday's Darth Vader comic just left us in shock. What was a subspecies of the Suma Verminoth was now under the complete control of Darth Vader. He used his powers as he learned from Obi-Wan, most presumably as Anakin Skywalker, with animal control or animal connection. He forged a bond with the Suma Verminoth to transfer him to actually ride him to the Sith Citadel or Sith Temple, ancient Sith Temple at that, which was located on EXEGOL. There's much more to what EXEGOL shows us. There's a lot of secret things hidden on EXEGOL that the comic just hinted at. Other than the Citadel, today we're going to talk about what actually Darth Vader will find inside. And what he does find will be transformative to him, will be something that he wasn't expecting. He is aware of the Sith. The rule of two still stands, as we know, in canon. There is Palpatine and Darth Vader, a master and an apprentice. Then we have the Inquisitorius. It was first started immediately after Revenge of the Sith. Once the Empire came into power and Palpatine became the Emperor, he unveiled to Vader the new Inquisitorius, former Jedi who had fallen to the dark side, could never become Sith, but were powerful enough to be the servants of the Sith, which were the Inquisitors, as we saw him throughout the 2018 comic series and even in the video game Jedi Fallen Order. But what we are introduced to slowly in canon are the Sith Acolytes. This is a version of Sith loyalists that were previously not very much detailed in canon. Right now, we're going to get exactly that. As you can see by the cover of issue number 11, this is what Darth Vader will find inside the Sith Citadel. And to make matters worse, he might find an ancient Sith still living on EXEGOL who is immortal. We don't know much about what Palpatine did with him, but we know a little bit about its history. So let's talk about what exactly Darth Vader will find inside this Citadel. Now, the most intriguing part for me, what Darth Vader could see there, are the remains of Darth Noctis and Darth Sanguis. You see, the most intriguing part to me about EXEGOL is that according to legend, according to stories, there were these two Sith Lords that reached EXEGOL in their quest for immortality. In the 2020 book Dark Legends, in the Life Immortal story, Darth Sanguis makes his appearance. He was a male Sith Lord who, again, according to legend, traveled to EXEGOL seeking to learn the secrets of immortality. This, of course, is nothing new about the Sith. We knew about their quest for immortality back in Revenge of the Sith, since Sidious wanted the secrets for himself. The craziest part, though, is that Darth Sanguis traveled to EXEGOL and actually achieved his goal. Through some manner, he really became immortal. The sad part about it, though, is that Darth Sanguis transformed into a creature over time, into an unrecognizable monster. So without divulging too much, we can clearly understand that while you can achieve immortality in Star Wars, you have to pay a price. This is a similar story to Gollum as well. While holding on to the one true ring, throughout the centuries, he became a disfigured creature, unrecognizable from what he was before. His salvation came in the form of Darth Noctis. Darth Noctis was a female Sith Lord who, according again to legend, traveled to EXEGOL seeking immortality similar to Darth Sanguis, and by the time Noctis arrived at EXEGOL, the legend of Darth Sanguis had all but disappeared, since he has been living alone on this planet for what we can assume is centuries. Noctis went on to encounter Darth Sanguis, who did not reveal his real identity to Darth Noctis just yet. He simply offered her servitude to Darth Noctis, eventually becoming her servant. Deep in EXEGOL's crust, Noctis discovered Sanguis's lab and took note of some of the rituals that were done there. After much study, she completed the 3-day ritual. This led her to become immortal, but in order to become immortal, she needed to sacrifice Sanguis and kill him. This happened without Darth Noctis knowing the true purpose of Sanguis's immortality. You see, him transforming into a creature over the centuries that he lived through, he was living in a miserable existence. He was a monster that had no purpose to his immortality. The only way to pass it through was for somebody to kill him, and this somebody became Darth Noctis. After she killed Sanguis, she not only relieved him of his pain, as he now was dead and free from his horrible existence, the ritual itself then twisted Darth Noctis into a creature similar to what Sanguis had become previously. While Vader could encounter the remains of Darth Sanguis and maybe even Darth Noctis, who is still alive on that planet, being immortal and all, the labs that Sanguis had built on EXEGOL might be another plot point for Darth Vader to push his story through. Can Darth Vader be tricked by Noctis as well and become immortal, however suffer the same fate as these two Sith? So far, canon has clearly set up a great story for us to see in issue number 10. I'm honestly gonna lose my mind if Darth Vader encounters Darth Noctis there, who is still living after hundreds if not 1,000 years, being there all alone by herself. I truly think it's going to be spectacular if that actually happens. But guys, let me know, what do you think as well? Will Darth Vader encounter the Sith Citadel there, maybe some Sith loyalists, or even Darth Noctis? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.